We were in the kitchen right now with one of my favorite chefs, Keith Jones from Honey Smoked Fish Company. He has ideas for us throughout the show on how to enjoy smoked salmon. It's absolutely delicious. First, we're dishing out meals to go, and it's nice to see you, my friend.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you. And we're going to have some fun.
Oh, well, you know I love my honey smoked fish. So what are the benefits of smoked salmon?
Well, you know, if our owner, Kevin Mason, was here, he would tell us that we're not selling smoked salmon. We're selling energy. We're selling protein. We're selling health. We're selling goodness. So obviously, with it being a superfood protein, we call it the superfood of the future. So the superfood protein is going to give us nice stuff for our bodies on the inside. So it's good for our eyes. It's good for our brains. It's good for our skin. Look at you. You look so good.
That's because I've been eating my honey smoked.
Yes. So it's good for all that total body inflammation. It helps with all kinds of stuff.
Right.
And we're supposed to get salmon or fish a couple of times a week.
It almost seems like it's the ultimate portable protein.
Exactly. Exactly, because it's fully cooked, ready to eat right out of the packet, certified, kosher, gluten-free, and diabetic-friendly, all the good stuff right here.
I love that. You're also a Colorado company, which is really huge for the consumer, too. We'd like to support you, and you always have great deals.
Yes, so this is our 22nd year in business. So Kevin and his dad used to own a kosher fish market, so they relocated to Colorado for a quality of life issue from Southern California. So even though this is our 22nd year, he's been smoking fish in excess of 35 years. And when you taste that honey smoke, he figured it out.
Yes, it's so delicious. And, you know, I have to mention, it was just last week that Honey Smoke and Chef Keith was at the Bonneville party for Cozy 101. We had so many people taste a spicy fish. It's like, I know it's Hispanic Heritage Month, so I think it's cool we talk about the spicy fish that you offer.
Listen, I got the Chipotle lime right here today. So we're getting ready to do a little bit with our Chipotle and lime. So
that's good.
It's excellent.
So today we're going to make tacos and quesadillas, right?
Yes, and because our product is ready to go right out of the package, we try to make things simple. So I have an enormous amount of ingredients here, but if I break it down really fast.
Let's do it. Show me how it's done.
The flour tortillas, they're ready to go, so I'm going to take a preheated pan and put that in just like that.
It looks like you buttered one side.
Oh, yeah, buttered them
just
and rubbed them together.
Put some cheese.
Look at you. You tracking me. So we put a little
I got my eye on you. I know what's going on.
I know. So we put a little cheese on there. Then I like to put a little green onions just like that. Ooh la la, right?
Do you remember 10 years ago when you were on the show when it first started? What did I say to you?
You want some shrimp.
Where is my shrimp? I'm a shrimp girl. So what did you bring today?
I have some shrimp for you.
My quesadilla.
So since we have it just a little bit like that, so we put in a little bit of salt and pepper, and then we're going to take some of that shrimp just like that, and then we're going to take some of that honey smoked salmon, chipotle, and lime flavor, because we do have a few varieties that are out there. And we just sprinkle that in like that.
I'm going to pick.
I'm going to
cheat. I like it because you can refrigerate this.
Exactly.
How long can it stay in the refrigerator?
After we have a sell by date on all our packages, and then once we break the seal, we have comfortable 10 to 12 days. So now we have our items just ready to go like that. So now we're going to top it with just a little more cheese like that.
As a mom, I think it's important that we talk about the superfood you mentioned. Why does everybody call this a superfood?
It's a superfood because it has a lot of added benefits that the regular product just doesn't have. So when you break that salmon down, man, it's going to do, as we talked about earlier, it's going to do so many good things for you.
Right.
So you have to eat, you have to nourish yourself. So when you think about the superfoods, and it's a few of them out there that I recommended, and that salad that we had at your party,
it was
that
so
was our
good.
5 superfood salad, and we definitely had that, that recipe available. But we want to make sure that when we put that nutritious food into our bodies, we kind of like balancing everything out. And the superfood is the way to go.
It is. The website that you can go to right now is honeysmokedfish.com, honeysmokedfish.com. They're very healthy. And that's one question that I have, because you think, sometimes I just don't like the taste of fish. But you keep all the protein, all the good stuff, and you make it taste so good.
Yes, Kevin, to tell you, it's concentrated. So we call it the secret is in the fire. So we lock in the healthy omega-3s, and we don't cook them out. So our salmon is going to be moister than you might be used to from a hot smoked salmon. And you'll be able to taste all the characteristics. So you talking about heaven, let's just say heaven.
If you're just tuning in, who is this crazy guy? Chef Keith Jones. He's always so much fun to have on the show from Honey Smoked Fish. Talk about the different flavors that you have that's ready to eat.
Okay, so right now we're working with our chipotle and lime, but in the stores we have original, which is our most popular. Chipotle and lime is #2. We have a cracked pepper, a lemon pepper, and then in some stores we have Cajun. So we actually have 5 flavors, but 4 of them float around consistency in the store.
It's so good. Flip
Yes.
that puppy. Let's see if we can get that melted. And where can we find honey smoked fish?
Okay, ooh, that is good. So you can pick us up at King Soopers, Safeway, Albertsons, Costco, Sam's, Sprouts, and we might have a couple that I'm not aware of, but in this market, we rule. So
yes,
we're
you
everywhere.
do. You really do.
Yes.
And what are your favorite ways to like whip up a salmon dish? What are some? I think that salad was really good. I enjoyed that.
Yes, the salad is really good, and I eat plain, so I'll get up first thing in the morning, scramble some eggs, sprinkle some honey smoke on, and have me kind of like a power breakfast, power sandwich going out the door.
And let me tell you something. This is not only a local company, but they are really, really good people. I talked to Chef Keith about the health, and my husband is going through a really hard time. He was sick, and so they dropped off a little get well package with honey smoked fish. So you guys are really good people.
And
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, and that is Kevin's philosophy. That's one of his founding principles. He's in this market. He wants to be visible. He wants to take care of everybody.
Well, thank you.
He keeps it behind the scenes, but he's very generous.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Chef Keith. You can make every day healthier and tastier by eating honey smoked salmon from the Honey Smoked Fish Company. Go ahead, pick up any one of the 4 delicious varieties at your local grocer. You can order online and get recipe ideas at honeysmokedfish.com. That's honeysmokedfish.com. Of course, we're going to be back with another yummy recipe a little bit later in the second half of today's show. The Honey Smoked Fish Company paid for this segment. Well, we are back in the kitchen with Chef Keith Jones from the Honey Smoked Fish Company. He's here to show us how the incredibly tasty, sweet and spicy dip. How do we make this, Chef?
Oh, man. Okay, so I have a Savoy cabbage right here, and I just did a little wilt on it. So we're making a little slaw to go with our fish tacos.
Okay.
So now I'm going to take this, and we have our
That's a quesadilla
that's ready to go. So from earlier, here it is right here. We'll put a couple of those on our plate like that. Voila. And then so we have the Savoy cabbage, and that's kind of like a combination between cabbage and lettuce. And then I have all the wet ingredients right here, so no worries. We have the recipes available on the website.
Again, honeysmokedfish.com for those recipes.
Honeysmokedfish.com, yes. And
mix that all up.
Take that, and then we go with a little bit of fresh lime juice.
Yummy.
And then Keith likes mangoes, so we're putting some mangoes in there. And then we have a little green onion. Yum.
Yummy.
And then a little fresh cilantro. That was my Julia Child moment. So you just stick with me, girl.
It was Julia Child.
You just stick with me.
Okay, and then we toss that delicious
jalapeno. So then we just go like this. Boom, 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 so everything comes together.
Ooh, it looks good. And how does the honey smoked work in?
Oh, man, so we have our standard stuff, flour or corn tortillas, and then we put a little cheese in there, melt it in the oven, and then we take our chipotle and lime and put it right in.
So he's already prepped it. You can show it to the camera.
And then I have it right there.
Yeah, so this is what he did ahead of time. He prepped it. He put the honey smoke already in the little taco shell, and then he made this recipe, which you can find honeysmokedfish.com. I want to point out, look, you used half of the fish to make all of this.
Not only make that, but I have some little appetizers right there. We have
little shooters.
Smoked salmon shooter with a mango salsa. Oh my God, that goes with the same quesadilla, the recipe. So create.
And
take
this
that honey smoke.
So easy too. I mean, to put this in the fridge and it's already made. You don't have to sweat when you come home at night to make a big, huge dinner. This is already good to eat. The kids could start snacking away.
Start snacking away, and it's healthy. So we're doing something good for the inside as well as the outside.
Protein. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear.
He's always fun to have on. You can make every day healthier and tastier by eating honey smoked salmon from the Honey Smoked Fish Company. Of course, you can find everything you need, all the recipes that you've seen on today's show on Colorado and Company's Facebook page and also online. Just go to honeysmokedfish.com, and the Honey Smoked Fish Company paid for this segment.